Okay, so what I'm going to do real quick is a little bit of rock pouring. I had taken my gloves off to mount that onto the gimbal. So let me put them back on. You don't have to have gloves, but I need them. I'll make a mess. Okay, so I have all these rocks. Flat rocks are better than tall rocks, in my opinion, but you can use whatever size you want. Washed them, dried them, and here they are. I just poured that one, but let me show you what I used. Right now, I'm using the ones that are already spin, drip, pour. They're ready to go. You do not have to add anything to them. Here's another really good brand here. This is the Deco Art Fluid Art Ready to Pour Acrylic. So anything that says ready to pour, you don't then have to add the Floetrol. So this is what, if you're going to use like a regular acrylic, you're going to have to pour in like this much paint with about this much Floetrol, stir it so it'll be the pouring consistency. But since I discovered the paints that already have everything in them and they're ready to pour, you don't have to mix anything. Okay, so what I did, are you able to see over here? All of them are in these cups, the colors that I chose. Blues, purple. I don't know if you need to come back here, but, and then I also have a couple that have a little bit of glitter in them. And the glitter is really fun, or I add glitter. Okay, so I'm going to do another cup and show you, because I should have started earlier, but I started with white, then I poured in some blues, a little bit of purple, and then I repeated it kind of like lasagna. Okay, are we ready? Each one's going to turn out a little bit different, because as you get down to the other colors further on down that you first poured, like see how much white is here compared to that. I hardly have any left of this, so I'm just going to finish it up. And it's pouring nicely. These are some really cool colors. Okay, so here's how I do it. Plunk this in. Do you need to go up high? You're okay. All right. A little bit of pink. Oh, and I put acrylic in two of the colors. One of them is this. That's why I have the stir stick in there. And the acrylic that I put in, or not acrylic, sorry, silicone. Silicone, you just dump some in, and that is going to give you this look right here. Little bubbles. Okay, so we're going back over here. This also had a little silicone in it. I hardly have any left of this, that's why I'm just dumping the rest in. Here's some blue, such a pretty blue. And I hardly have any of this color left. Put that in. And now we're going to start again. A little bit of white, a little pink, a lot of pink. I love pink. I don't see much on here. Blue. The blue with the silicone in it. This really cool green, kind of a minty green. A few drops left. That's all. All right, so we're ready to pour again. Here we go. Oh, wait. Let me put a little squirt of this in. That has some of that sparkle. And then you just start pouring. And if you see one that you don't like, that just looks terrible, or, you know, ended up being one solidly kind of one color, just pour over it. Don't feel like, oh, that's what I have. Like this has an awful lot of pink on that side, but I like it. But if that's not the look you're going for, just pour over it. And I'll show you what to do if you start to run out like this and you have sides like this. Okay, so I'm going to start scraping it out. And I'm going to go around and make sure that all, like here's another one too. So you don't want to scrape it and pull it over. You're going to take this, you're going to drizzle it over the top, let it pour over. Or, you see all this here? Take this in the bottom. Here's another one, that whole covered completely. I'm just telling you this because these are mistakes that I have made, where I'm all done and then I have a whole corner that's missing. Okay, so if you look close, you're going to see how cool this is. These tiny spots. Very hard to see the sparkle in here. I'm going to take some of this glitter. Glitter is just a personal thing. Either you love it or you don't. I happen to love it. I can't wait to do some for Christmas because it's gonna, I think it's gonna look really nice. So if you take a look here, it's just, to me, it's so pretty. I love it. I'm gonna put some glitter on this green side here. I've got different. I'm just gonna add a little more. Anything goes in your creation. So far, that's the one I love. Okay, so you're going to let them dry. Once they're dry and the bottoms look okay, for example here, I can reach under here, make sure that there's enough coming around on here. But anyway, when you're done and they're completely 100% dry, the next thing you're going to put on here is some type of acrylic gloss varnish. I like this one because I think it's really easy to use. I put the gloves on, and I'll show you when I get to that part in a day or two, because that's how long it's going to take for these to dry. And I usually do 2 coats of this varnish, let them dry completely in between as well. Okay, when you put the varnish on, you put it all over your rock, and then you put your rock on this kind of paper, which is parchment paper. But you don't want to put it on here to dry, because I made that mistake. Okay, then you'll never get it off. Okay, so I hope that I demonstrated this okay for those of you who are interested in rock pouring, because it's so pretty and it's really, really fun. And I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching.